What it do, Chunky Monkey? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 22. Let's get right into it. The episode kicks off with Mozzie and Khaotic getting together to play basketball and talk about their ladies. You remember that Erica and Amy don't really get along with each other. And Khaotic tells Mozzie about the whole song debacle with Carly Red and how Erica was originally on it, but then asked to be off of it because Carly is working with her former boss and all of this stuff. And then how Carly asks Amy to get on the record and all of this stuff or whatever. And he's telling Mozzie that he wants the girls, to get together and talk things out so it won't be, no tension. But what he's not telling Mozzie is that he really want to get the girls together because he needs for Erica to see that Amy isn't a threat to their relationship. Because remember, Carly told on him about how he was all up on Amy during the last Love and Hip Hop family reunion. So they agree to get the girls together, but they're going to surprise them and not let them know that they're going to be meeting with one another. And I'm actually happy to see Mozzie on the show. I don't know if he'll continue to be on the show now that him and Amy have broken up again. But I like Mozzie on the show, and I think he'll make a great addition to it because he's funny. So we'll see how that plays out. So Zell and Saucy go over to Carly's house to sit down and talk to Carly and Sierra because this is after the whole altercation in the club with Erica Mena. Saucy was there, Zell was there, and Bam was there. And Erica was drunk and belligerent and, trying to fight the security guards and everything. And they were trying to get the security off of her, which then caused Zell to start fighting security. And then they all end up getting locked up, minus Saucy, who got up out of there real quick. So they get there, everybody's sitting down. And Sierra, we find out that night when everything happened and it was all over the blogs, was in the comment section posting, everybody go get Ghetto Girl Eats spices and all of this stuff down the comments. And so at first she admits that she did it. But then when Zell says that it hurts his feelings, Sierra apologizes and blames it on her team, talking about her team was the one that was handling her page. And Carly in her confession was like, girl, you lying. We all know that you're the one that's behind your Instagram handle. Like, stop playing. And I myself thought that was tasteless and classless. It's not a funny situation seeing them in jail. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't cool to be promoting your business in the comment sections. Like, that's whack. Now, understandably, you and Bam ain't as close as y'all was anymore, but that's coming across like you trying to be funny or whatever, like you playing in her face. And you and Zell ain't got no issues. Now you and Erica do, but it just comes across like you being messy and being petty. Zell goes on to tell everybody how Erica was wilded out, like she was pissy drunk, and how she was poking him in the face, and that made security think that like she was assaulting him. And they wouldn't listen to him when he was trying to tell them like, she good, we got her. But security, I guess started manhandling her, and that's what caused Zell to jump in and start swinging. And it was just a whole big melee. Saucy got up out of there, like I said, and they end up going to jail. And he mentioned how Erica actually bit the security guard and bit his finger. Like, she was actually losing her mind. And she offered to give fellatio to him and Saucy. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. And what cracked me up is that they won't even say Erica's name anymore on the show. They will not even mention her name. Producers are forbidding them to even say her name. Wow. That's crazy. So after that, we see Jock meet up at the park with his baby mama Gloria and their daughter Gianna, who is 3 years old. And he made a promise to his mother before she passed that he would, incorporate Gianna more into his everyday family life and all of that stuff. So he's been making the effort to, bring her around more and get her acclimated to his side of the family. And so the only issue is that he works a lot. And Gloria is like, well, I work too, and like I need you to step up and help me. And she was like, I want to meet Kendra too, since my daughter is going to be over there, and it's been 3 years now, like, and I have still not met this woman face to face. Now, mind you, Jock is saying that he got with Gloria when him and Kendra were on a break. They were on a break from each other. So this is my thing of, why haven't you met her? If y'all was on a break, you started seeing somebody else at that time or slept with somebody else, and it resulted in this girl getting pregnant. So why hasn't she met Kendra? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, where is the animosity? And that's because you're lying to save face for Kendra. Y'all wasn't broke up. Y'all probably got mad at each other one night and you went and slept with this other woman. That's what it was. But for Kendra and Kendra's pride's sake, y'all have decided to come up with the whole break baby story. And it's obvious that that could not be anything further from the truth. He doesn't really give her an explanation as to why she has still yet to meet Kendra. But then finances come up, and, she's saying how she needs more help from him. And he goes on to make excuses about how he got to take care of his household, and now he got to, figure out how to implement caring for Gianna into all of that. And she was like, well, you act like you the only person that got bills and things. Like, I work too, and I got, commitments too. And he was like, imagine taking care of your household and then taking care of 4 or 5 other households. And Gloria was like, you always include the other people in this. And he was like, well, I help when I can. Excuse you, it ain't no you help when you can. You need to help, period. And Jock was being an F-boy in that predicament. Because, like, sir, you the one that decided to sleep with this lady unprotected or whatever, and she got pregnant. It's not her fault that you got 11 kids, child. Now you got another one. And you need to step up and take care of her, not only financially, but physically and emotionally and everything else. There is no excuses. So, nah. So she better than me, because I would have been filed child support. I know where you work at. All right? No, I'm not about to play these games with you, bruh. So Carly visits Bambi at her Shimmer store, child. And Bambi says that, she was really shaken up with everything that happened that night when they got arrested, and how it shook her up to see the security pinning Zell down, especially with Black Lives Matter, and how, police are with black men, and really shook her up. But my thing is, if it shook you up to that point, and the reason why all of this happened is because of your drunk, belligerent Hispanic friend that you keep on taking up for, but you're still friends with her to this day. And once again, you're still not holding her accountable for the things that she keep on putting y'all and getting y'all involved in. Like, and even Zell said he was like, he had never seen so much, basically like white privilege, or just, light privilege, than when he was in jail with Erica. He said that on a live, how he basically got treated like dirt, but she was rewarded for her bad behavior. And he's made it obvious that he don't have nothing to do with her no more either. So Bambi brings up Sierra's post, with the ghetto girls eating all of that, and how she was really hurt by it. And Carly tells her, what happened at Mama D's event, at the Lashes event that she had, and how Erica kept on jumping into the conversation. And Mama D said she didn't care if anything happened to Bambi. And she was like, I know she would say that. Like, I'm not surprised by it at all. And she was like, Mama D went live that night. We got arrested and was talking about how I used a fake ID at the jail. She was like, now, if I had used a fake ID, I would still be in jail. Like, what is she talking about? And remember, I did a whole video on that whole entire situation when it happened. And so Bambi also goes on to say that, she not gonna stop. Like, she is going to take Mama D for everything that she got. She was like, because she needs to be taught a lesson. And Mama D does need to stop. It will have to take like the government, police, whatever, a judge decision to get her to realize that you just can't go around saying what you want to say and antagonizing people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, Bambi is not an angel either. But from what we see on social media, Mama D does do team too much, and she do need to get somewhere and sit down, you know. So after that, the guys ambush Amy and Erica. They end up talking, and Amy tells her that yes, she did record the song with Carly, and that Carly mentioned getting signed to 1501. And Erica says, well, I don't know if that's gonna happen because her boo thing just literally got fired himself from the company. And Amy is shocked to hear this because she didn't know none of this was going down. So now she wondering, do I even need to be on the song with Carly? Like, I don't want to be caught up in no mess myself. So they basically at this point, you know, just agreed to be cool, cordial, or whatever, and not to bring the mess anymore with each other. But it was kind of giving me like Amy thought that she was going to get on and get a record deal with 1501. That's what it was giving me very much. So Zell ends up bringing Sierra and Bambi together to talk, and Bambi confronts Sierra about the Ghetto Girl Eats post and all of that stuff, and Sierra once again blames it on her team, which is a lie to the depths of heaven. Bam asks her why she told everybody they weren't friends on social media, and Sierra says that she felt like her and Erica didn't have her back with the whole Safari situation of it all. Now, if I was Sierra, that would have pissed me off too, especially coming from Bam, who she told first as soon as it happened, and she allegedly knew nothing had went on and that Sierra went on funny business type stuff. That would have made me mad too, that in the scene when I'm telling Erica what happened, you sitting there acting like you shocked by it and like you just not learning this, you know, as I'm telling Erica. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fake. So Bam says that this is basically who she is as a friend. And Sierra, in her confessional, feels like, well, if this is who she is as a friend, the person that she's been over the last few months, then I don't want to be around her. So it's seeming like at this point in the season, they're still not friends and won't be friends. I don't know where things really stand with them right now, but that's where it was then. So then at the end of the episode, Jock is at the bowling alley celebrating his birthday with his family and his kids and Kendra. And Kendra is, you know, interacting with Gianna, putting her in her lap and all of that type of stuff. She's being a good stepmama. So he pulls Kendra to the side and talks to her about Gianna getting comfortable being around him. And she was like, yeah, you know, she's kind of getting acclimated and all of this stuff. And Jock then tells her that Gloria asks when is he going to introduce her to Kendra. And Kendra immediately gets defensive, get an attitude, and talking about she ain't gonna meet her, she ain't gotta meet her. And that, you know, I told you that I would help you with your kids, but that don't mean I gotta have a relationship with their mothers. I'm not doing all of that. And I'm like, once again, if this is supposed to be a break, baby, why are you so upset? You ain't even handling the situation right. If this is supposed to be a break, baby, then you should be more than willing to meet with her, because technically she didn't know about you and shouldn't be made to feel like enemy of the state. You got more animosity for this woman than you do for your own so-called husband. But it's obvious y'all was still very much in a relationship when he cheated on you with this lady. That's why you're so upset. But then on the other hand of that, she talking about some, yeah, we weren't together, but still we were engaged and she knew about me. Girl, everybody don't know about you. Everybody don't watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, girl. You ain't even nobody to know of. So, like, she needs to stop thinking that everybody know everything about Jock and who he with at the time. Meanwhile, this man got like 13,000 children and 15,000 baby mamas. Like, Kendra, get off of your high horse, because you just continuously make yourself look so dumb. Like, she's so dumb. I've never seen somebody that want to be so book smart but is life dumb. Oh my gosh, she irks my soul. So she's steady going off And Jock tell her she being childish, which she's very much is, because at the point when you decided that you were going to take him back and marry him, all of that went out the window. All of it. And Kendra talking about, so she not coming into my house. And Jock said, F your house. And so Kendra saying, you deal with that ish. I don't have to. You lucky I'm doing this. That's the blessing. And it's like, you're not doing him a favor. You're not. Because once again, you always threatening about how you can go on with your life and do this, that, and the third. Obviously you can't, because you ain't did it. Like, little girl, grow up. Please grow up. So Kendra called a girl a B, and he was like, why is you doing all that? And he was like, let me just walk off. So he walked off peacefully. Here she go following in behind him, grabbing him, talking about some, Jaceel, if you walk away from me again, we gonna have a problem. Meanwhile, they family and friends there, the kids is there, like she doing team too much. And he was like, girl, I'm not your child. Who are you talking to? And she was like, I won't do another MF thing. Take care of this stupid ish yourself, and then go sit down and go get the pouting. I don't understand why they got married. I really honestly don't. She does not know how to communicate. She's very childish. She's very petty. She's very ignorant. And it's like, once again, you're going to continuously make him, punish him for something that happened 3-4 years ago, and that you still married this man. You still married him. And once again, you still ain't got no kids with him. Is that the problem? You mad because he got all these kids with all these other people and you still haven't been blessed to have a child with him yet? I don't know. But even I can still see, even if she have her own children, that she's still going to feel that way. And this relationship, I don't see it lasting. I think they should have never got married. I think they should have left each other alone a long time ago, because it's too much hurt, drama, toxicity there, resentment, and everything else. And she cannot handle what has happened in their relationship, and she is not willing to move forward or forgive at this point. And it's hard to watch. She looks so stupid, and I just can't with Kendra at this point. I don't even feel sorry for her. It's like, girl, get over it or deal with it. I don't really know which way to go with that. But that girl ain't, from what we know, ain't never disrespected you, ain't never did nothing to you. You need to have that smoke for Jock, or move on. Leave it alone. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. I'm going to give this week's episode review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm going to give this week's episode an A. I really enjoyed it. Let's talk about it once again. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.